Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. How you guys doing today? I hope you're all doing great. I hope you're fine. Thank you very much to all my subscribers. I want to appreciate you guys a lot. Thank you so much guys for always stopping by. And if you're new here, I also want to say thank you for stopping by as well. Please do not forget to hit the subscribe button. Remember also to turn the notification bell so that you get notified every single time I upload my weekly videos. So today is just a quick one. This is something you can just do with so much ease. Okay, I'll show you how to make this children pant trouser. This is super easy, so I'm making use of this African print. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is just to take the vertical measurement. So the first thing I'm going to do is to measure 2 inches. So it's going to be an elastic waist. Okay, so this 2 inches is just for the elastic casing, so I'm just going to mark that out. Okay, yes, so from that point now is going to represent my waistline, which is the starting point line. So I'll start taking the vertical measurement. So the first one is from the waist to the hip, okay, which is going to be 7 inches. So I'm going to mark 7 inches as the length from the waist to the hip. Okay, and also from the waist to the crotch, which that's the crotch depth, which is the next one. I'll be doing that at 10 inches. Okay, yeah, so this is just a little child. Okay, and of course it needs that bit of ease. It doesn't have to be all fitted. Okay, yeah, so I'm using 7 inches for the hip and 10 inches for the crotch depth. Then after that, of course, is going to be the full length of this trouser for this child. Then after the length, then of course the 2 inches I have at the lowest point there is going to be for the folding allowance, the hemming allowance at the bottom of the pants trouser. And yeah, that is it guys, we're done with that. So the next thing of course is to start imputing the horizontal measurement. Okay, so because it's going to have an elastic, okay, so I don't need to put in any measurement for my waist. So whatever I have for my hip measurement is what I'll be using for my waist measurement, and the hip measurement is 24. If I divide it by 4, I have 6. So I'm just going to add extra 2 inches for both the sewing allowance and a little bit of ease. Okay, yes, so I'm also marking out the same thing of course on the hip part, the hip line as well. So I'll just go ahead and extend the line from the waist all the way to the hip. I'll also be extending it to the crotch line there. Yes, I'll extend it all the way to the crotch line. So that crotch line there, now I'll be creating my crotch. At that crotch line, I'm just going up by 1 inch thereabout, which is actually the end of this fabric. So 1 inch, then I'm taking it from the hip. You see the way I'm creating my curve just to create my crotch there. Okay, 1 inches at the crotch line, then take it from the hip and create my crotch. Then I'll also come to the lowest part of it, which is the floor length. I will take the round ankle measurement there. Okay, I'll dividing it by 2. For the hip and the waist will divide by 4, but this one will divide by 2. Then I'll also go ahead and add my extra 2 inches of allowance. So all I need to do is to take it from that crotch and take it straight down. So ordinarily before cutting this pant trouser, I usually like to give my pant trouser just a little bit of slant by the side. Okay, so whichever way I'm still going to do that. Okay, yeah, so all I need to do is to take it from this lowest point. I'm just going to mark out 1 inches inward. So the essence of this, like I said, is just to give this some slant by the sides. Okay, if it was a female, I usually like to even take it all the way to the waist to create a hip kind of curve. So I just went in 1 inches as that lowest point, and I'm taking it back to the hip line. It's as easy as that. Like, this is optional, okay, but this is just like I said, just to give it a slant. And because I have created that 1 inch, I'm taking off 1 inch from that lowest point. I have to also go ahead and add it back. Okay, so this is something I've done before I even started doing other measure, but since I'm doing it now, I have to put in that extra 1 inches back. So that is what I just did. There's nothing difficult here at all. Okay, yeah, so that's it guys. We're practically done with this front piece. Okay, yeah, so the next thing of course is just to cut this entire piece out. Yes, so once I'm done, I'll cut out the back piece. So I'm placing the front piece over the back piece. nothing so much extra to do here. All I need to do is to go to my crotch line and extend the line there, so about 1.5 inches. Okay, yes. Then after that, on the other side, I'm marking out 1 inches. Don't forget, 1.5 inches I extended at the crotch line. Then at the side, you see me, I'm just marking 1 inches, and I'll just connect all the lines straight to that crotch line. While by the other side, I should also mark the exactly 1 inches as well. But sometimes I just like it to just blend it the way it is. Just you see me doing, I'm just blending it. This is optional as well. I'm just blending it all the way to the waistline. But if I also want to add the 1 inches, I could have still added it as well. So that is it. We are done. The only thing left now is just to trace this out. And for the side, there's nothing else other than what to also trace out the exact same shape you also have by the side. So I'm just going to trace it all out and we are good to go. So I'll go ahead and also call this out. So once I'm done, like we're done with the cutting of this trouser and the only thing left, of course, we'll start joining the piece together. So I'll take one piece, the front piece. I'm going to be sewing the crotch line for both the front and the back. I'm demonstrating now using a pin to do that. So all I need to do is just to sew about half of an inch from that crotch all the way to the waistline, just to sew up my crotch. After that, place the front over the back as you see me doing, and of course take it by the side. Just sew about half of an inch by the side on both sides, and also go ahead and sew the crotch. So at this point, yes, of course the back is wider, but it doesn't matter. Just match it up, sew up the crotch depth as well. Take it from that point, take it straight down one side and also on the other side. Then after that, the next thing, of course, you can go ahead and fold the lowest point and we're good to go. So after that, the next thing, of course, will be to create our casing. So I'll just go ahead and sew the sides. And so here you see I'm done joining the sides, the crotch, and also the lowest point. So I'll go ahead and turn this to the front. And here, after turning it to the front, then I can now create my casing with the 2 inches we have left at the upper part. So all I need to do is just to fold it in half of an inch. Then afterwards, I'll fold it again. So I'll be taking this round. After that, I'll also be leaving about 2 inches space where I'll be passing through my elastic. Just fold half of an inch first and also fold the remaining 1.5 inch. So I'll just go ahead and finish this up. And so here it is, I'm done with the elastic casing. Okay, so I've gone ahead to take it all through, and I've also left about some 2 inches space where I'll be passing this through. So all I need to do is to take my safety pin and pass my elastic all through. So for the elastic, just measure the waist circumference and take it all through, but be sure to also check the fitting. Okay, it's another way to do that. You can just use the exact waist circumference. After you have passed it through, you measure to check the fitting, because it's elastic, so you don't have to measure out the exact waist circumference when you're done passing through the elastic. Okay, yes. And another way, if you can just take about 5 inches thereabout from the waist circumference, then you can also go ahead and pass it through. So once I'm done doing this, so what I'm going to do is just to make a knot, tie it, and of course close up the point, that point where we actually pass the elastic casing through. I'll just make a knot, tie it, and then I will sew up that point. So once this is done, the next thing, of course, is just to take some time and distribute this gathers evenly, and you can see this pant is good to go. Like, this is so beautiful and very, very easy to make. That is one thing I like. And I also like the fact that you can also, of course, make this for yourself. Just anybody, just use the exact, follow the process, and you'll be able to achieve this for either a child or even an adult. So that is it, guys, on how to make this beautiful pant trouser. Thank you so much, guys, for joining me today. If you find this helpful, please do not forget to like my video, share. If you have any question or suggestion, please feel free to drop it in the comment section. I appreciate it a lot. I also want to say once again, thank you to all my subscribers. Thank you so much, guys, for for always coming back. I appreciate you a lot. And once again, if you have not subscribed, please go ahead and do that as well. Thank you a million times. Till I see you on the next video, have a beautiful day.